On any given weekday morning, you can hear the slicing and dicing emanating from the John Marshall Kitchen in southeast Albuquerque. The crew is preparing 1,000 home-cooked suppers for after-school programs.
Made from scratch. It doesn't come from somewhere else, doesn't come out of the bag from the freezer. We actually are chopping and cutting and cooking that day, send it out hot, and I think the kids know that they're getting something that's with them in mind.
Ruth Rosenstein began cooking student meals when her own children started school.
So I started at my kids' preschool and then at their elementary school doing made from scratch meals every day. And that blossomed into another 7 schools and then the after-school meal program where we now do close to 2,000 meals a day.
And that's just the tip of the iceberg, according to Daniel Valverde from New Mexico Appleseed, who says 70% of APS students already qualify for free or reduced price lunches.
Probably the scariest thing you really start learning and working in this type of field is what happens to a child when they're real young and they lack adequate nutrition. The nutritional deficiencies are going to follow these kids throughout their lives. So these programs are really set to kind of stop that in its tracks. Setting up free meal service for kids, for families as well, so they can get these meals throughout the year. It's one of the only times some of these kids can get meals.
The program is called the At-Risk After School Supper Program, but does a lot more than just provide dinner to these hungry kids.
This is a very interesting program because it not only brings food and nutrition to kids' lives, but it also brings education to these kids' lives.
Push my fingers down, 3 of them. 1, 2, 3.
After school programs, they have to have some kind of educational requirement attached to them. We have homework diners across the state, they have art programs, they have a lot of different programs that are attached to this. And I always say, food gets the kids there, the education keeps them there.
Carolina Rubio is one of those parents. Both she and her husband work full-time to support their family. She knows the value of the program firsthand.
They're doing activities, or like we said, homework, having dinner, and they're supervised. And so we know where they're at, we know that they're safe, we know we can reach them if we need to, and just having the meal is also a big help.
Not having the program available would seriously affect their lives.
We'd have to really talk about going down to a part-time job or staying at home, at least for one parent.
Yay, I wanted watermelon!
One of the main goals of the program is to provide kids with healthy, balanced meals that will lead to better lives and hopefully better choices in the future.
We really need to educate our parents, as to making healthier choices for their children. Because of that, because of diabetes, and obese children, we have to think for them. A lot of them, they cannot make that decision. So if we encourage them, they will follow.
Eloisa Martinez has been with the supper program since its inception.
And I see the kids, they're very grateful, and I love talking to them because they're the ones that tell me what they like and don't like. So they keep us on the straight with their meals.
The New Mexico Out of School Time Network is also a partner in the program and searches out sites to provide the suppers. Currently, there are more than 30 supper meal sites operated by Bernalillo County and the City of Albuquerque.
Studying food and food insecurity, I had never thought that, after school would be a way in which to address hunger. But this year working with the program, learning about it, it's a very vital tool that not enough programs are utilizing.
For everyone involved, it's about growing healthy children while giving back to their community.
I feel really lucky to do the things that I'm passionate about. I love food, I love sharing food, and I like being part of this community. I grew up here and I want everybody to benefit.
And the only thing that's going to come out of this is going to be healthier kids with more education, and there's nothing that we can't argue about that.
Knowing that they are served a home-cooked meal that's healthy, I want to continue that at home. Show them that we're also at home, that these healthier choices are important. Not just here, because this is what the city provides, but that this is something that, you know, we value at home.
If New Mexico could be #1 for addressing childhood hunger instead of being #1 for the amount of hungry children within our state, that'd be incredible.